Hello everyone, today is June 2nd, 2016. Thanks for joining me today on the Moneybag 73 channel and the Shine the Light 73 channel. I wanted to do another video on Australia. I've already covered it in my World Geography Mandela Effect video, but dealing with the effect, there's so many changes that I remember and other people remember. I'd like to have a series of voting videos. So this is going to be number 7. I will have the other 6 voting videos listed below. I'm sorry, on some other videos I said I would do that and didn't get them listed. I will have the other ones below if you're interested in watching those. It's pretty incredible, some of the results, especially with the Kit Kat. Maybe like a 7 or 8 to 1 ratio. People remember Little Dash. But anyway, let's talk about Australia real quick. This is not going to be a long video. I could go off on so many tangents, but I have to keep this short. I have to get out of here. I will be coming up with another video soon. I'm working on some research, still trying to figure out what the heck's going on. A lot of the religious people that have been doing videos have been saying, you know, it's Satan's work and it's the great delusion that the Christians have been expecting. That could be possible. This could play in on that. But to me, it's so much bigger. This is such a big thing. It has to do with so many different things. And if you're just stuck in one religion, or if you're just, you know, stuck somewhere where you don't have a lot of education in a lot of different areas, all you can really say is that, well, this is just coming from this one aspect, which is understandable. But I believe that this is a huge thing that's happening or has happened, and it has to do with an awakening. And I had this one guy saying I was Luciferian, and that, you know, that I was deceiving people and this and that. And so, you know, the new age, we're entering a new age. But when you hear new age, that doesn't mean something that's, you know, like evil or something. I mean, the new age information, a lot of it is old age, old information. It's, you know, we've gone through many ages. But anyway, I can't get into that now. We'll be talking more about that in the future. Right now, let's look at this 1989 April map. Okay, we have, it'll probably look different here in certain areas because in 89, there weren't a lot of countries like in this area. There are a lot more now. So you won't see those. So don't point that out. This is a 1989 map. I'm using a flat map here. A lot of people in my geography video were saying, oh, we're using a globe. Don't you know that it gets distorted on a ball and blah, blah, blah. And I said to all of them, I could have used a flat paper map to do the same video. They don't understand what's happening. So anyway, Australia. Thumbs up, everyone. Australia was much further south. Way further south, away from Indonesia, Papua New Guinea. And below New Zealand, that was actually on the northeast side of Australia. If this is your memory, you know, from decades and decades of a reality where that is your memory, please thumb up the video. If this looks correct to you, please thumb down this video. I want to thumb down this video if this looks correct. If this is the memory of Australia that you've always had. Now, I'm only talking about the location of Australia. This here also looks weird to me. And, you know, the placement of New Zealand over here. Men at work in this reality should actually have been singing about New Zealand. Or maybe Chile or Argentina. They should have done their song in in Spanish. I mean, Chile, Argentina, New Zealand, they're all below Australia. So the Land Down Under thing, when I used to listen to that song in the 80s, I liked the song. I used to look at Australia where it was. Well, it was the lowest, below, you know, besides Antarctica, it was the lowest continent, the lowest landmass, and, you know, I understood why they sang about the land down under. But anyway, it seems in the reality that I'm experiencing now, it's so much further north. So I'm not going to go into many other changes on the map. There are so many different changes. I already covered them. You know, one thing I didn't mention in my other video that I've been noticing a lot, besides the fact that Sicily is almost touching Italy, you know, my great-grandparents came from Italy. I've looked at this so many times throughout my life. The leg looked like it's really cocked back on this video. Ready to boot Sicily all the way to the U.S. I mean, to me, I remember Italy more this fashion here, kind of up and down. But I guess that's about it for now. I had so many other things I wanted to cover. I will have to do those in a future video. Please thumb up this video if Australia looks extremely odd to you. And please thumb it down if everything looks kosher. Everything looks fine. One last final thought. As you're trying to come to terms with this, my journey's been like, going on 2.5 months here. I've been trying to come to terms with this. I believe this is a positive thing. This part of the awakening that the ancients knew was coming. The elders and the American Indians, the Hopi, and some of the other tribes, I've looked at their information. They knew this time was coming. The Mayan calendar plays in on this, 2012. Maybe the Great Deception that the Bible talks about also plays in on this. But the incredible time to be alive, everyone. This is just an incredible time. It's hard to imagine that this shift in consciousness that I've been expecting for like 4 or 5 years, documented on my channel, in my videos. I was talking about it because I was reading about it, not that I came up with anything. And that also reminds me, people trying to put down Fiona Broome, who coined the Mandela effect, which I don't like the name because I think it's confusing. They're saying, oh, Broome, she's a witch. This is witchcraft, and that she actually created something. She came up with this effect. She didn't create anything. We've been shifting in and out of realities for all of time. I mean, people don't understand what's going on. This is not some simple little thing. This is a big deal, everybody. And it's incredible that it's even going on, but there's so many videos coming out now where they're calling everyone ignorant and stupid, and here I go. I did get off on a tangent. It's just, I got this on my mind a lot because it's such a big deal. And I have so many more videos I want to make, but you really have to look at a lot of different things. If you can't look at one video and someone who says, oh, these people can't remember, they need to read some books, my last video, I got my bookshelf. I've read 400 or 500 books. I'm not some uneducated, stupid person. I mean, you could just go look at all my videos I've been doing for years. I'm not some shill. You want to send me a paycheck? Send me a paycheck. I'm still going to do what I want. But I'm not getting paid by anybody to try and push anything. I'm just showing you how I see it. And how I see Australia here, it just blows my mind every time I see a map, everywhere I go, every day. Whatever. That's it for now. Please leave comments. I think the comments are important for people who are trying to understand what's going on. I've had so many people say that I just found out about this right now. I mean, I'm just being blown away as I'm looking at more and more. It's like this hits a lot of people all at once. Boom. And then they start looking a little more and, whoa, what happened there? And I thought this was that. And it's just like your mind starts racing. I think the first day or two is very uncomfortable. It's a very odd feeling. But please stay grounded, everyone. If this is new information to you, there's more videos coming. So please sub the channel, sub my other Shine the Light 73 channel. Some things may appear on there that aren't on this channel. I mean, I'm here. I'm trying to help people. I mean, some people will say, well, he's doing this for money. This is not for money, people. I mean, yeah, I was laid off after 15 years of my corporate job. I'm driving for Uber. I'm trying to make ends meet. I'm helping my wife with her small business. I spent a lot of time on this, do a lot of research. So yes, I'm not going to say I feel bad that I'm making a couple $100 off YouTube. I can use the money. I mean, but don't start thinking that like some of these people, oh my God, they're like, this guy's doing this for money. Geez, you could make thousands of dollars on YouTube 6-7 years ago. It's not even like that anymore. I mean, the amount of money I get now just pays for a little bit of time for me to spend doing research on this type of stuff. But anyway, I don't want to go down that road either. I'm going to have to cut this off. I got so much on my mind. There's so many more videos to make, everyone. Everyone stay well. And, look around for people that are with you on this journey. And, like the elders say in the big flood or whatever, the Indian elders, they say, let go of the shore. People are going to want to hold on to the shore. Let go of the shore. Go on into the swift waters and just go with the flow and look for people in there with you and just celebrate. This is a celebration, people. This is